Let's learn the process of adding and subtracting rational expressions with the same denominator. Let's recall the process of adding or subtracting two fractions. For example, a over c plus b over c. We get a plus b over c. So, anong ginagawa natin? So, when we say similar fractions, they have the same denominator. So, yung c, dahil pareho, kukopyahin lang natin. And then, we add the numerators. So, we have a plus b. On the other hand, when we subtract two fractions with the same denominators, ganun din yung ginagawa. We copy the denominator, then we subtract the numerators. For example, let's say 3 over 8 plus 2 over 8. So in this case, mapapansin that 8 is the common denominator. So it means these fractions are similar. So we copy the denominator 8 and then we add the numerator. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So therefore, the answer to this is 5 over 8. Another example, let's say 7 over 9 minus 1 over 9. So in the same way na ginawa natin, since pareho silang 9 as the denominator, kukopyahin lang natin yon and then we subtract the numerators. So 7 minus 1 is 6. Now, this is very important. Remember that when we deal with fractions, fractions must be expressed in lowest terms. So technically, si 6 over 9, pwede pa nating ma-simplify. So how do we simplify 6 over 9? Of course, we think of the greatest common factor or greatest common divisor of 6 and 9. So, ano ba yung pinakamataas na po pwedeng mag-divide kay 6 at kay 9? That is 3. So, 6 divided by 3 is 2. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. So, it means 6 over 9 is also equal to 2 over 3. And si 2 over 3 or si 2/3, ito din yung tinatawag nating simplest form. Alright, so let's get started. For example, x minus 4 over x plus 3 plus 8 over x plus 3. So in this case, since the denominators are the same, then the two fractions or the two rational expressions are similar. So to add similar rational expressions, copy the denominator, then add the numerators. So x minus 4 plus 8. So, by eliminating the parentheses, kasi hindi naman makaka-apekto, walang magbabago, x minus 4 plus 8 pa rin, all over x plus 3. By combining similar terms, we have x here, and then negative 4 plus 8 is positive 4, all over x plus 3. And technically, this is now the final answer. Note, hindi natin po pwedeng i-cancel o i-eliminate si x na nandirito. Because, tatandaan, merong nakapagitan na plus sa kanila. So, po pwede lang natin gawin yon if they are common factors. If the operation is multiplication. Pero in this case, this is it. This is the final answer. Another example, let's say 3x squared minus 2x minus 7 all over x squared minus 4 plus negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 all over x squared minus 4. So same process. We observe that the two rational expressions have the same denominator. So copy the denominator. Next is to add the numerator. So this one, the numerator here, and then added to the numerator, the second numerator. And then in this case, since the sign here is positive or plus, the operation is plus, so pwede eliminate na natin yung parenthesis, hindi na makaka-apekto yun sa loob. Okay, so it's like ganito lang, no? Kung nakaganto siya, meron kang 1 dito, and then you get to distribute positive 1 to all the terms na nasa loob. Okay, so this becomes, by eliminating the parenthesis, 3x squared minus 2x minus 7 minus 2x squared plus 3x plus 1. Remember, positive, negative is negative. Okay? Positive, positive is positive. Positive is positive, positive. Okay. All over x squared minus 4. Now, in this case, the numerator must be simplified. So, paano simplify si numerator? We need to combine similar terms. So, meron akong x squared term here, another x squared term here. So, I need to simplify this. So, 3x squared minus 2x squared is x squared. Negative 2x plus 3x is positive x. Negative 7 plus 1 is equal to negative 6 all over x squared minus 4. Take note, si x squared plus x minus 6 can be factored out. Okay, can still be factored. So, ang factored form ni x squared plus x minus 6 is x plus 3 and x minus 2. All over, factored form naman ni x squared minus 4, x plus 2 times x minus 2. And then, in this case, bumabalik tayo dun sa simplifying rational expressions by canceling out all common factors in the numerator and the denominator. So, x minus 2, cancel, x minus 2. And then we have the simplest form, x plus 3 all over x plus 2. So, meaning, if we add these two rational expressions, we get this. Another example. Let's try to subtract. So, again, since they have the same denominator, copy. Next, subtract the numerators. So, the first numerator minus the second numerator. Now, mapapansin natin that since the operation here is a minus, so makaka-apekto yun sa lahat ng terms. So, it's like si negative madidistribute doon sa tatlong terms. Okay, so copy lang ito. And then negative, so we have negative 3x squared. Negative, negative, we have positive 3x. And then negative, negative, we have positive 2. Next is to combine similar terms. So, 5x squared minus 3x squared is 2x squared. 2x, okay, plus 3x is equal to 5x. Positive 1 plus positive 2 is positive 3. All over 3x squared plus x minus 2. Another. So, factor na natin yung numerators and denominators. So, by factoring this general trinomial, we get 2x plus 3 times x plus 1. By factoring the denominator, we get 3x minus 2 times x plus 1. By canceling out the common factors x plus 1, we get the answer 2x plus 3 all over 3x minus 2. Another. I want you to look at this example. What do you notice? Okay. So, in this case, papansin nyo na almost same naman yung kanilang denominators. Pero, si x squared here is positive, si x squared here is negative. Si 4 here is negative, at si 4 here ay positive. So, pansin mo, same sila pero opposite. So, in order for them to be the same, we need to factor out negative 1. Okay, so by checking, negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative 1 times negative 4 is positive 4. Papansin mo, x squared minus 4, x squared minus 4. Okay, so same na sila. But, ano mangyayari dito kay negative 1? So, itong negative 1 ay, yung negative sign na ito ay dalhin natin dito. Okay, makaka-apekto na dun sa pinaka-operation natin. Because positive, negative is negative. Okay? So, si negative, dalhin na natin sa operation niya. So, now it becomes x squared over x squared minus 4 minus 2 minus x all over x squared minus 4. Now, they have the same denominator, copy. And then we subtract the numerators. So remember, this is very important, yung parenthesis, especially when the operation is a minus sign. Okay, so by distributing negative, okay, So we get x squared minus 2 plus x all over x squared minus 4. Okay, by rearranging the terms, we get x squared plus x minus 2 all over x squared minus 4. Now, proceed by simplifying if there is a common factor. So factor natin si numerator and denominator and we get x plus 2 times x minus 1 sa numerator and x plus 2 and x minus 2 sa ating denominator. So notice that x plus 2 is a common factor, so we get to cancel them. And so we have x minus 1 all over x minus 2 as our final answer. I want you to try these examples on your own. You may pause this video and then balikan mo after a few minutes to see if you got the correct answer. So for number 1, number 2, and number 3. I hope that you learn how to add or subtract two rational expressions in this video. See you again sa ating mga susunod na math video lessons. Thank you for watching.